I'm Jacob Helmrick with the agency by Tariq El Musa, powered by eXp Realty, and today I wanted to cover 5 things you should know when hiring a buyer's agent. The first thing to keep in mind is how much experience that agent has. Now, this doesn't mean just because they have 30 years of experience, they're automatically a great agent, and anyone who has, less than 5 years of experience is a terrible agent, but it's a good thing to ask. This will give you a baseline for what you're working with for the rest of the transaction. A good follow-up question, especially to an experienced realtor, would be how many homes they sell per year. This will give you a better idea of exactly how good that agent is by being able to show you how many homes they've sold. And on the other side of things, just because an agent is newer doesn't necessarily mean that they'll be bad. There are other things to look for. So if an agent is newer, you'll probably want to make sure that they have either a mentor or a broker or a team that can help them through the transaction and will be able to help them with any questions that they may have throughout the transaction. Because this is the largest financial decision of your life, so you want to make sure that you are well represented. So just because someone is new, you shouldn't rule them out or count them in just yet before diving deeper. Another thing to know when finding the perfect buyer's agent to represent you is understand that communication is key. Are they able to communicate effectively and efficiently with you throughout the transaction or even prior to a transaction? You want to be sure that they're going to walk you from A to Z through the transaction, explain things thoroughly so that you know exactly what you're getting into. This leads into the next point where they should be able to clearly walk you through the transaction. Prior to even looking at homes, or at least before making an offer, they should be walking you through the process of what actually happens after you get an accepted offer. What does this process look like? What are you going to expect with the inspection, with the appraisal, and all the different parts of the offer? You want to be well versed in this prior so that you could feel confident and comfortable going into making an offer on a house. Another thing to know before hiring a buyer's agent is that you just want to feel comfortable with them. You want to be able to build good rapport with the agent and ensure that you trust them. Having good rapport with an agent will make the process go a lot smoother and it won't feel like you're pulling teeth. And the last thing to know when hiring a buyer's agent is this typically doesn't cost you anything. Now, I don't want to say all the time because that's certainly negotiable, but typically in a real estate transaction, all of the commission is paid out by the seller. So while you will have your down payment and closing costs typically associated with the purchase of your home, most of the time you will not have to worry about paying your realtor. So there's 5 things to know before hiring a buyer's agent. It's a good idea to ask these questions, get to know your agent, and make sure that you have a right fit and you feel confident and comfortable with that agent representing you. To find out how I can help you find your home, feel free to click the link below and schedule a complimentary strategy session. We'll ensure that you're fully prepared to make offers on homes, that you feel comfortable about the process from A to Z of what it's going to look like once you make an offer on a home, and we'll dive into what's really important, what you're looking for in a home, and why you're looking for those things. So don't delay, click that link below to schedule that complimentary strategy session with me, and we'll learn how to save you time and thousands of dollars on the purchase of your next home.